Hey, I'm making this dorky video because I want to show off this 2-bit adder I finished putting together last night. I've been learning some computer engineering fundamentals over the past few weeks, taking an online class. The class is called NAND to Tetris. It's available on Coursera.com for free. Um, it's based on the NAND to Tetris book, and it's aimed for anyone that's interested in learning how computers work from the ground up. And this is one of the things I've learned. This circuit is a adder, which is basically it takes two numbers and adds them together and spits out one number, which is the result of adding the two numbers together. In the case of my system here, it takes two 2-bit numbers. My inputs are over here. These buttons would be these two buttons here are one number. These two buttons here are another number. And the LEDs over here is the output. So I'm not going to go into binary, but this is a binary system. And one note on my binary system, this is honestly kind of on accident, but this is the way it works. In my system, the leftmost bit is the least significant bit, which is kind of backwards from pretty much every binary system I've looked at before, but whatever, it works. And anyways, if you're looking through your eyes of the camera, the rightmost bit will appear to be the least significant bit, so it ends up working out. Okay, so the way it works is I basically press a button to indicate high. So right now I have just one button, the very leftmost button on my whole circuit, pressed down, which represents number 1 on one input. If I press the leftmost button on both buttons, it's 1 plus 1. The output here is 2. Let's see, if I do 2 plus 1, the output is 3. If I do 3 plus 1, the output is 4. What do I have left? If I do 3 plus 3, the output is 6. It's kind of simple. Oh, and 2 plus 2, the output is 4. Did I already do that? I don't know. Anyways, it's kind of simple, but I'm pretty excited about it, mostly because I have a working circuit, which so far, as I've been trying to learn embedded systems, has been by far the hardest part of the whole thing. I'm not going to get too far into details, but I'll just kind of point out the components. I already mentioned my inputs over here. These are switches, which are positive logic, I think. The point is, when they're pressed, the signal is high. When they're not pressed, the signal is low. And I have these pull-down resistors over here to make sure the signal actually goes low instead of floats when the button is not pressed. Here are my logic gates, these 3 black chunks of stuff in the middle here. The leftmost one is an exclusive OR gate. The middle one is an AND gate. And this one is an OR gate. And these each have capacity fitting for comparing 4 different pairs of things. And finally over here I have my output, just 3 LEDs. Pretty simple. I have my smallest resistor capacity on the positive end of the LEDs. And finally my power source is just a 3-volt battery. It's the CR2032 battery spec. I don't know, it's 3 volts. It's pretty small. I hope it's not already running out of batteries, but yep, here's my adder. Pretty hyped on it. Yeah, just 2 bits. So that's it.